know the music's too loud, so I can adjust it. Rather than that, you guys are doing well. Welcome in, Duke. I'd like to say welcome to Steph because she's in the same room as me. This stream's also just to catch up on a bit of the streams that we haven't done. I've been off for the last 5 days. Hope everything is burnt down. Damn! I wasn't expecting that one. And set keeps already getting destroyed. Right. I'll give you guys a little update. Not 100% clear, but I am. Give me a second while I can talk to you while I'm doing this. I am going to be setting up 2 goals. Or I've already set 1 goal. One's for Twitch, and here's the reason why it's for Twitch. If you want an extra video or stream on YouTube, please go over to Twitch and leave a sub. If we can hit 10 subs, then everyone who subs can get access to a private stream or video that I'll end up doing. Mic stand because it's all messed up. Then there's a goal for 10 people. Doesn't matter who the 10 people are on YouTube to like and watch every YouTube short and video that goes live on the channel for at least a month. Because I want to see how many of you guys actually are willing to watch my content and who's just there for the sake of it. Like, they come for streams to say hi and that's it. Because I want to see if we can try and get the content on YouTube side pushing a little bit more better than it has been doing for a little while. No, it's not bad. It's not bad, damn it. Take it right now. And the way I do it is, anyone who subs will end up with a private link to either a stream or video that goes live, so you guys can watch it that way. Message, there we go. The reason, you obviously know the reason why we can't do it through like as members on YouTube. We are not at that stage, but if I can use my Twitch in that same sense to give you guys something like that, then that's what I'll do. Sort of like, I don't know how I'm going to describe it really. So it gives you something extra and keeps me busy. Also, hop on the Twisted Plays games. The stream them might have a little bit Jesus Christ, I'm not going down that far. They might come a little bit scattered a little bit. I'm not keeping you to 100% at the moment because I've got to basically bulk record before my holiday. So I've got 8 Emerald Kaizen videos that we've got to record. 16 or more Pokemon X YouTube shorts that we've got to record. I've already recorded 3, but I've got 9 videos. So if you haven't I'm gonna be busy, and the fact that I had been coming down ill constantly this week and for a little while now, expected. Let's be honest, I expected it, so it's not like I wasn't prepared for it. So yeah, so it's difficult to run two channels directly off like that. Also, I've watching something yesterday, and that's still going on today with a channel called PM7, where he got loads of YouTubers to work together to try and shiny hunt and see if they can break a world record in 24 hours. It's made me think I want to try the stream where we see how many shinies I can get in 24 hours myself, just for the fun of it. So I will be preparing to work on that, getting that all ready at some point within the near future. So that'll be another big treat for me. Right, let's get it. While I'm talking, I'll get into this, eh? Well, I'll say that. I'm not even thinking the right thing. But I will also say, guys, remember this on the 16th there is a Sleeplocke. I was tempted to do one this month just to make. I was watching the stream too. Ah, cool, because I was watching the original 151 AJ Billy. His side of it, all the like Game Boy Luke, Patters, K-Dog, Raid Away. The mic was low. There we go. Does that sound better? I didn't realise the mic was turned on. Let me know if that now sounds better because I've turned the mic up. I don't know how it was turned down. Okay, we have to go right in the battle for this one. I could even bring the mic closer if I need to. And then just turn that a little bit. Alright. I'll wait to hear from your Duke. Because Steph won't be a chicken, I know that. So let me know if the mic now sounds better. A bit more. Okay, so I'll just turn the music down because I've done the music a different way. So it's now stuck into OBS and not how I used to do it.
I'm just smelly tree.
Alright, that should sound better, yeah?
No, it's perfect.
Alright. And guys, we've got 5 people in here. Can we get 5 likes? So if you, like I said, if you guys want to go over to Twitch and you do want to be like help out, I will let you know what the Twitch subs, the money from the Twitch subs get used for, and that will be to pay for like layouts, thumbnails, anything to upgrade the system to help to make it that I can do more for you guys. So that's what the money will go towards. Because I ain't gonna lie, it does look like I'm spending a reasonable amount of money on the thumbnails at the moment. But then I expected that I was gonna spend a bit of money on it. I think I just shocked myself a little bit that I've realised I'm gonna spend a bit more than I thought. But that's fine. But I thought as we can get subs on Twitch, why not try and see if we can get some more subs, but give a bit of what do they call it? Give something back from anyone who does sub on Twitch. So that was the idea with that.
And you've had a tree.
I know that some people they won't like it. I can understand that, and I'm not gonna have a go at you guys for it. End of the day, it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? But I want to give something back, and if I can give something to you guys on YouTube back, that's one way. So, and also, if any of you do sub, like Kane's gifted a sub. He ain't subbed, but he's gifted a sub, funny enough. But if any of you do like sub, you get a private link to when I do a live stream that's private, or a video that's private, that's just for you guys. So you'll get that link, but I do ask you not to hand it out to anyone else, as that's only for you. And guys, we're up to 6 people. Can we get 6 likes? Come on. I don't think it'll kill you guys.
You've been there, daddy.
Like, I can understand that. I can understand that, Duke. To be honest with you, Duke, if I didn't have, like, if I didn't know certain people on Twitch that I play games with, I wouldn't have Twitch myself. I can tell you one thing. I made the mistake to moving over to Twitch years ago when I should have stayed on YouTube. I would have had a reasonable size growing YouTube channel by now. So I made a mistake back then when I went over to YouTube. Twitch, I mean, from YouTube. But it wasn't a bad mistake. It was just a mistake that at the time I didn't need to go over to Twitch. I was getting close to 300 subs on YouTube at the moment. And I think it was just the fact that I was getting told, oh, it's a great place for just streaming. And I wasn't reading the content, because every time I pushed a video out, it wasn't really doing nothing, where now videos are doing a lot better than what I saw back then. So that's the only reason I've got Twitch. But again, if I can use it to its fullness and give back to you guys, that'd be the one way.
I've only got Twitch because I had a great friend
Not say sub to me, to watch me, you mean? Yeah, I know why you got Twitch. It's you to find all these weird streamers, and next thing I hear some weird sounds out of the thing. Was that TikTok all the time, eh? Hmm? But no, Twitch, like I say this, Twitch ain't a bad place, it's just, it's not as easy as I was hoping for it to grow, because at one point, my community on Twitch was growing at a very nice rate, but then you realise they only came in for one thing and one thing only. You're like, and someone like me who liked to stream loads of different things and just sit there and have a chat and not just talk about one game. It was like, it made me realise maybe Twitch wasn't the right move. And it's probably why I've been so maybe not as frequent on Twitch than I should have been. I should have just kept going with Twitch at the same time as YouTube. And that's my bad, sort of thing. And personally, right now, I'm trying to grow the YouTube channel as quick as possible, but it's slow at the moment. But I can understand it's not the content I push. Maybe not everyone's cup of tea. You know what I mean. But I still take it. I don't get down in the dumps about how slow the channel's growing or anything like that either. Because I look at it and I go, okay, we are growing, but we're just growing at a slower pace than originally predicted. And that's on me to then go, okay, now I need to try and change it up. And that's where I come up with crazy ideas. As Rod says, I'm a madman. Oh, come on. Dempsey. Is that wind scaring you all day now, eh? Yeah, I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna be a busy guy. Like today, the YouTube short that went up today, I spent all morning and a bit of first an hour into the afternoon just editing, like trying to multitask around the editing and doing other stuff. And it's such a slow process, because those YouTube shorts are the hardest things to edit down, because like you have to be nitpicky. And my lucky this time for me was I didn't have to be nitpicky, because I've just based that whole episode is recorded around some in-game events of if you played X and Y, you know, when you see the YouTube short, you know where I got to, and you know why it's more of the events than battles, and why I've left it as more of a storytelling episode. of the game itself than actual catching or thing. There's a couple of cool surprises in that. So cool. That I've caught in the game. And I've come up with another idea for a YouTube stream that we can do after this one. That will be X and Y. So that'll be a fun one. I'm not going to say what. Thank you, Duke. I'll ask you, Duke, but I'll ask everyone else as well. Have you guys been watching the YouTube shorts that I've been posting? And I'm not gonna have a go at any of you guys if you say no. Just let me know if you have or not. And if it is because you're not getting notified, then I would say just look at Twitch, because there's a reason why you're not getting notified. A lot of Twitch, Discord. Because personally, I know people should be getting notified, but the reason YouTube Shorts, you don't get notified by YouTube Shorts, is there's a way to grow them, and you have to untick where it'll push a notification out to your subscribers. Because for like a small channel, you want more people to see it. And more people who haven't been to your channel, who haven't seen your channel before, when they click on it, and you get lucky, and people go, "Oh, I want to watch that," and boom, they click it. I had a a custom Pokemon YouTube series that did so well through that method, to the point I was getting subs per day, like 1 or 2, sometimes 3 subs a day. Before we did the Pokemon Marathon, and then the Pokemon Marathon just blew me away within 10 days. I have also been tempted to say screw Pokemon plays games, Twisted plays games, I mean, a little bit, and say I do longer Pokemon streams, but it's nothing too bad. Hey, really, thank you for doing that. Sometimes, honestly, I don't watch shorts usually. No, that's fine, dude. That's fine, my dude. Like, I can understand. Like, I'm a little bit like you guys, or some of you guys, where you might see a YouTube short and go, "Do you know what? I'm not into that sort of stuff." Because to be honest, there's a lot of YouTube shorts out there that are just junk, and it's like they take it, they do like all these TikTok trends and that, and I can't stand that stuff. I'm more of a, if it's like a YouTube short of like Doctor Who or a bit of Pokemon like related content, like it's like you learn new things about games, or you learn what's rare in a game or something like that, I'm all down for it, you know what I mean? But when it's like junk, or they do all these dances, or what is it, the silly little gags, like gags of stories like they do, like I hear on Steph's TikTok, I'm like, nah, I can't watch that. And Steph knows what I'm on about. And she watched one where it's, can I get this for £2? £2. It's like honestly, turn that shit off. Honestly, sometimes I don't watch shorts. Oh no, you already did that. I've read that. See, now I'm getting. It's fine. Oh, but yeah, like that sort of YouTube shorts, like TikToks that get put over to YouTube, or they just annoy me. I'm more like if it's Doctor Who, 100% I'll watch it, because I'm a big fan of Doctor Who, and always will be. Do you know what I mean? Like, I will sit there and watch Doctor Who. Like, I'd do a marathon stream of watching it. Like, I could go through a whole 2 to 3 series in a few days, because that's how much of a Doctor Who fan I am. I love watching the old classics, and then going over to Russell D Davies's version of Doctor Who that continues Doctor Who in a. Yeah, it's just like, oh.
Ow!
You gave him it. You gave him the weapon, Stephanie.
Swingman over there, not here.
Peter Capaldi's the best Doctor. For you, for me. If it's from the classic, then I'm a Patrick Fulton. Doctor Who was, to me, one of the best Doctor Who's. Yes, Tom Baker was a great Doctor Who, but I like the older, a little bit older stuff. The bit where he's stuck on Earth, he can't go through time or space because he's been put on Earth as a punishment. It's that thing. But if you're talking about the newer era of Doctor Who, then it to me is David Tennant slash maybe a little slash Matt Smith. The reason I say slash Matt Smith is Matt Smith was like a continuation of David Tennant, but a little bit more jokey, and that keeps you in. Don't get me wrong, Peter Capaldi was brilliant as the Doctor as well. Like, you had a bit more of a grumpier, older Doctor at times. And there was a lot of good episodes with Peter Capaldi, but it's everyone's down to everyone's taste. Yeah, I love that he came back to play the 14th Doctor. I get a lot of people weren't happy with the episodes and felt a bit maybe mugged off because they thought, it's slightly going down the same path. But you gotta give it. We're in a different. It's like saying to people, we're in a different generation than what a lot of us have been in. Like, when you think about it, my parents grew up on Doctor Who, classic Doctor Who. They wouldn't even class as classic Doctor Who. They classed just as Doctor Who. We grew up on David Tennant going up to Peter Capaldi / annoyingly. Well, I say up to Peter Capaldi, and then you got another generation of Doctor Who fans who grew up on Jodie Whittaker, who are now growing up with. I know his name. I can't even say his name. I know the name. His name in my head, but I can't say it. You know what I mean? Like the latest Doctor. So you can't. And it's like saying to people, you can't bitch. We all have our favourite Doctor. We all have a version of Doctor Who that we like, and you can't complain. You go, okay, this is not exactly how Doctor Who's been all the time, but at the same time, you change with the times. That's how I look at it. I change with the times. I hope. What are you laughing at? It blows open, Bam Bam. It's gonna blow open. Heaven Sent. Is that the one where he's trapped in the dial? I think that's the one where he has to break through. He's been trapped in there for millions of years. I wonder if that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, but these streams are all about chatting as well, interacting with viewers and stuff. I'm trying to think if it's that one or if it's the one with the Cybermen. Yes, it's that episode. It's the one where he gets trapped. He's trapped in a dial trying to get the Gallifrey so he can bring back Clara. Yeah, that was brilliant. But also puts a little bit of question in, is he the real Doctor after being sort of killed and brought back constantly, if you know what I mean? Does make you wonder, you know? I mean, the story in that was brilliant, but at the same time made you ask questions. Like, okay, is it the real Doctor now after he's been brought? The theory being, I think, I don't even understand it. I get what they were going for. I get that Gallifrey was in a different dimension. The only way for him to get the Doctor there was through the dial. That was a little bit silly. I mean, they could have gone down a little bit different route. But again, it plays off a lot of lore. It's like the shit paradox thing. Yeah. There's times with Doctor Who where you wonder certain stuff, like, okay, you wonder, you're like, oh, it's not the real Doctor, because sometimes, like, it's like the episode with the goo with Matt Smith, where you end up with two Doctors and one's made by flesh. For a chunk of that episode, you have to question which one's the Doctor, because even Amy has to sit there and wonder, and she even, how many times does she state in that episode she thinks that one's the Doctor when it could be the other one? It's they do so well in like just messing with your brain. Like, really, if you want to be mind fucked, you watch those episodes, because they make you question it. I don't know if mindfuck's the best way to explain it, but to me, it makes me feel like I have a little bit of a mind. Oh, for frick's sake, Batman, go to mummy. It's not gonna kill you. Oh, this chicken. So, if you're wondering what we're going, if you wonder why I'm saying for Batman, for frick's sake, you can hear the wind, and all morning he's been acting like a big chicken, and he starts trying to go underneath my desk and hide. This morning, he was all over us. Like, I literally nearly got suffocated by a dog. Love that series, but yes, right choice of words. Like, great, that's right choice of words, but like, that dog tried to kill me because he was scared. And I'll give you this, it's not because, oh, he meant it. He heard the wind, got freaked out by it, climbed on my chest, then climbed on my face, and then decided to try and sit on my neck in between me and Steph. That was fun. Then went right behind our bed and laid there until he realised Steph was waking up, and then decided to go up to her face and say hello. Oh, this morning was a weird but funny day.
Wake up call.
Yeah, one way to put it. I'm sorry if we're getting a bit off topic from Doctor Who, though.
Was it bad? Was it a morning wake up call?
Well, I thought I'd explain it so you at least know why I'm calling him a chicken, or say for frick's sake. Come on, Shiny. I will be streaming for about 4 hours, maybe longer. I was gonna do a Sleeplocke today, but I also did think to myself, it's a little bit too early. I just got over a cold. I don't know if I'd cope, because I had an idea for one, and I'm gonna say this now, just for those who might come in and think, oh, he's gonna constantly do Sleeplocks. No, Sleeplocks would be 4 times out of a year, maybe 5 out of a year. I'm not looking at doing anything, those sort of things. I want to do a lot more, like 24-hour events, stuff like that. So this chance, yeah, we're trying to get this chance is Shiny. This is what everyone picked when they were in there originally, when we were trying to get Shiny and Heart Gold. And then I realised we could do a little bit of custom forms and thing. And I will say, when we did this last time, the first time I did it on the channel, the game crashed, but I'm thinking I used the wrong game. Or my PC just wasn't good enough at the time. Because obviously, back then I was using a different CPU and RAM configuration, and it's probably not the best thing for this. So it's nice to give this a chance again, and it will be named Matty, as he's the one we said we'll give this to, and then everyone else will get named after a Mon. I would have let you guys name them, but I feel like some of these series I want to just let them be named after you guys. Exactly, make it just a little bit more interactive for you guys. So you got your own. You go, okay, that's the Mon that's named after me. And I don't feel sorry for Matty being named after Chansey. You got, oh. Yeah, because the wind keeps pouring our window open. I can't blame him, Steph. How many times has that window been just today been pulled right open by the wind? Like it sucked the suction cup it and just went. Pfft. There's gonna be a time when that window just pops out. But we're still waiting on the cancel because of the survey they did. That wind is strong as well.
I only got blue ocean in that earlier.
No, don't say that. Should have taken you away. I'll get some peace. I might actually get to sleep in and recover from an illness. Not take so long. Oh. I can't wait for a Christmas Doctor Who either. The trailer they released for the Christmas Doctor Who, just let's get back on Doctor Who, why not? Didn't really reveal much, but it does make you think of Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi's runs, because both of them had dinosaurs in it. I mean, you think Peter Capaldi had the T-Rex, Matt Smith had all the others being on a pirate ship being taken. Well, not even a pirate ship. The pirate ship was taken over by the pirate, and he killed the whole crew. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is weird, but again, to be honest, I think closer to Christmas we'll get, the more likely they'll drop a better trailer. I think it was just like a little, because it was for children's in need. It was just like a little tease, just a small teaser that made you wonder. I mean, look what they did for Children's in Need, what? Not last year, but a year before. I think it is, when they did David Tennant. And they changed up a little bit of the origins of the Daleks. That I didn't have an issue with. I think it was cool. That the origins wasn't 100% messed up, it was more of an add-on. Maybe it's the best way to describe it. That he helped build the Daleks in the long run. And give them their name. And I know a lot of people didn't like it, but they're never gonna get the Doctor Who thing exactly correct when it comes to Davros, because you ain't got the original actor. You never saw Davros when he was younger, except in Peter Capaldi when he's a kid, and then in this version where he's an adult. You never saw that before. You never saw the in between before he was in his electronic wheelchair. So you can never say, did he actually look like that or not? Oi! What the hell has made you go crazy? What did you feed him, Steph?
A tree.
Oh. Or is it dog version of the catnip, eh? Because he's going crazy. Oh, mates, it amazes me sometimes with Doctor Who's how the smallest change can really upset someone. Like, I loved that clip where they showed that adult Davros before he's in his wheelchair. I loved that, because how many times would when you think about the Doctor, how many times would he bumble and mess something up in the timeline? Well, there's the window open.
He doesn't do this, would he?
Darling, just for his sake down there. That wasn't shiny. Could you go over there and... Just for his sake down there, because he's
He stopped playing.
it's spooking him a little bit. Right. I can't wait for Doctor Who though. See, I have wondered to myself, should I have done a Doctor Who YouTube channel, but then I'd probably be I'd probably get a lot of hate for my views. Quite a stereotypic English guy that loves Doctor Who. Well, it's something that I think it's something that a lot of people back in its day never thought it'd go this long, never thought it'd be this popular. Do you know what I mean? They probably never thought it would hit with the audience so much that it becomes a family tradition. Like in my family household, it was a tradition that anytime there was a new episode of Doctor Who, most of the family would be sitting in the front room watching it. Like it literally came that I think the only person in my whole family that didn't sit there and watch it was my sister. Sometimes my little brother, because obviously he's autistic, he just wanted to do his own thing and you couldn't stop that. But at most of the times in my life, I think to the point that, and here's a memory of for my sister, one of my sister's sake, my little sister at one point was scared of the Daleks. No, thank you. Like she'd get behind the sofa because she was scared of the Daleks. Not the Cybermen, but the Daleks of all things. But then again, we watched the movies, the videotape versions of Doctor Who. After I discovered DW by accident, I bought the DVDs for my family, and they love it too. Yeah, it just hits home, don't it? But I'll tell you something, and I don't know if you have watched them. It's the Doctor Who that's played by Peter Cushing, I think his name is. Where, in theory, he ain't from Gallifrey, he's from Earth. Those Doctor Who movies were and still some of the best Doctor Who movies there is. I know a lot of people didn't like the movie with Paul McGann, but they tried too hard with that Doctor Who. They didn't. They tried too hard and too much. They came a little bit away from Doctor, and they've used it. And how many times was the Master getting used in the TV series? It was a bit too much. They could have done a really. I think if they did an actual Doctor Who movie now, that's Hollywood style. They have everything there to do it. Just don't ask Disney. Like, so if Disney said, "Oh, let's make a movie," don't do it. Don't do it if it's Disney, because Disney will screw it up. But like the Peter Cushing version of the Doctor, they were brilliant to watch. Like I could sit there, and even to this day, and just sit there and watch it, because it was a different Doctor Who that you saw that you didn't expect, and you also saw something that you could just say, I like that. Yeah, but it's something they'll probably end up doing down the line, if you know what I mean, Duke. Like they will sit there and they go, do you know what, we'll do a movie. Because there was talks at one point. There was honest talks about saying, do you know what, we should do a movie again. And I think them doing the movie for the 9th, I want the 8th Doctor. It's officially, ain't it? Paul McGann. Yeah, Paul McGann's the 8th Doctor. Officially, them doing the movie and not doing the TV series is what screwed them over. Yeah, Disney's gone down the wrong path when it comes to movies and shows and that, and I don't get them. I know a lot of people, it's like saying, I took Steph to see Beauty and the Beast, and a lot of people shat on that movie. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Steph enjoyed it. I go into movies these days. If it's a remake of a movie, I try and keep open-minded that it's not going to be like what I saw as a kid. Or like the RoboCop movie. I never went and said, oh, that's going to be 100% like my RoboCop. Then you realise with that sort of movie, it was, oh, they've only used 10% of RoboCop officially anyway, and they've made a brand new non-RoboCop sort of movie. You know what I mean? And I get they wanted to try something different, and it didn't work. And it happens with a lot of things. It happens with Doctor Who. They bring a female Doctor Who in, and she and the writing team did not work. It happens, and then you hope that BBC don't look at it and go, do you know what? We're gonna have to end that, because you know that they can turn it around. That's how I look at it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so can Disney turn stuff around? Yeah. I watched, so Lion King. I can understand a lot of people didn't like the live action Lion King to the classic, but then again, it's a generation thing, man. A lot of it's a generation thing. Like, I get a lot of people who go, oh, it's not so good. But I bet you if you ask their kids who watched it, yeah, a doctor for the new generation that's not yours. You're not gonna like him 100%. Oh, you're not gonna like the Doctor 100%. But if you ask kids who are watching either the Doctor Who now or any Disney movie now, some of them will go, do you know what? I like it because it's suited to them, not us. It's like the Avengers movies. They're not all the way they were filmed. When I first watched them, I was like, okay, this is a cool movie. And then I watched them when I think I watched the Avengers 1 and 2, and I looked at them and went, they're fucking weird. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're good movies, but they're weird. Like, you get, in my opinion, you get weird angles that originally, to me, never paid attention to. But getting older, and you rewatch it, and you're like, those angles did not make sense to me now. Why did they shoot in this angle? It's like a lot of it was like a lot of like the Avengers movies are a bit more in your, like, you're just seeing their face a bit more, like they're trying to make them more 3D around you, and it didn't suit it. But then again, back then we would have gone, oh, that was brilliant. Like, it's like I look at other stuff and I go, oh, do you know what? When I was a kid, that would have looked brilliant. Now I'm an adult, I'm like, oh, I can get it. I can get why some people might go, oh. Do you know what I mean? It's just your tastes change. You see it from a different an angle or different perspective. It's like you got a perspective filter in front of you. It's fine. He'll be okay. Wait till you go to bed. I bet you when you go to bed, he's gonna be all over you. Like, he's gonna jump you.
I'm trying to stay awake to
7? What time is it now? 4? Bloody hell.
You're trying to be first one to your desk.
I gotta sort stuff out.
You're trying to be first one to your desk.
But yeah, freaking hell.
Are you hiding? From the wind?
And again, I appreciate everyone who's watching and lurking. Cool. Yeah. Do you know what? Do you know another thing? If someone came in and started talking about Star Trek or Star Wars, like officially talking about and like trying to go in details, I'm the man to talk to. When I say that, I'm not kidding you. I'm the man to talk to when it comes to Star Trek and Star Wars. Because I've grown up on them, I've been a big fan of them. I'm still a fan. Do you know what? Like, I can certainly tell you now, I've watched every Star Trek going. I've watched every Star Wars movie. The only thing Star Wars related that I started watching and I stopped was the newest Disney one. Not the movies, the TV, the Disney TV series, or whatever you call it. Hey Gene, how you doing? Good luck on it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Like when they made that Star Wars series, I couldn't stand it one bit. It didn't feel like it fit in. I think it's Star Wars Acolytes is what it's called. That never fit in for me. Like I said, guys, if you want to talk about any other things and you want to talk Star Trek related, just do it. Like if you sat and watched as much Star Trek and double watch or triple watch to certain generations, like I've watched Star Trek Next Generation every episode probably 5 times over. I've watched the movies 3 times over. I'm good now because I just cracked my back and it felt good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it feels nice to do it. Like I do it with my neck because I have to. But the sound of it sometimes makes you think, frick, what have I done? And then you get that love, like you say, you get that nice feeling in your back. You're like, it feels nice and released. Or in my case, my neck just screws up. Wow, you've only watched the first 6 movies. Like, the TV series is good. Yes, I mean, it's like anything. You watch any of the old ones, you're going to notice, okay, the props are not exactly great. They're not what you expect. But at the same time, you got to remember, back then they didn't have everything we have now. But damn. My neck, I'd rather have my neck crack just because I had a motorcycle accident when I was 18, and since then my neck on the left hand side has been messed up and always clips and pops constantly. Like every time I move my head like that, I get cracking and popping. If I turn my neck like that, that's as far as I can get now. But on the right hand side I can turn more. So I'd rather it be my neck because I know what's caused it. I know there's no fix for it. If it was my back, I'd be more worried because obviously yes, your neck's very important, but if you know what's wrong with your neck and you know it can't be sorted, you accept it and live with it. With your back, you can probably sort a lot more out. Who is your favourite Pokemon, by the way? If it ain't obvious, Gene, it's Greninja. In the background, you can see Greninjas. You can see my icon is Greninja. You can see my banner is Greninja, by the way. Also, guys, if you sub on Twitch, you'll get private videos and streams on YouTube. Because obviously, we're not at the standard yet for memberships on YouTube, so I'm doing it over using Twitch for that. Now I'll pay for thumbnails and anything upgraded on the stream, and maybe even paid back to you guys in the long run. Just give you guys heads up. Chansey's not a bad. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people would probably put this on Chansey, but Chansey's not a bad mon, especially if you Evilite it. You put an Evilite on Chansey, that thing comes bulky as sin. Like it's like if they had been nice to Chansey and they added fur coat or fluffy to it, Chansey would be 100% picked a lot more.
Who is it?
I said Greninja is mine. Gen 6 starter. One of the best anime Pokemon shown in the anime in the longest time ever. Like they flushed that story out a lot better than they had flushed any other sort of stories that he built of him building up a friendship and that with. I'll give it, Lucario's friendship in Pokemon Journeys was really good as well. I enjoyed that one. Like they went down the same line and it worked. And the fact that they brought back Greninja, they also brought back Pidgeot, made Journeys work so well for me. Tyranitar. It was a shame he never kept Larvitar. I think Ash with a Tyranitar would have been brilliant for Johto. Because he would have, okay, it would have been another Charizard related sort of thing, but it would have been so cool. Mine is Porygon Z. Also, Greninja is my fourth favourite because I like Porygon Z, Sceptile, and you see the Y. Okay, if you want to know my favourite starters, go on my YouTube channel, scroll down on my YouTube shorts, and you'll see a YouTube short there that will let you know about my top three starter Pokemon that I like. I think it is. I think I did it as starter Pokemon. And there's also a YouTube short that I did where I explained why I like Greninja. So if you want to know more about me trying to remember what I said in those shorts, go to those shorts itself and you'll see. Oh, sorry, Bam. Bugger, he's behind me. I've got his foot now. Oh, that's a warm foot, Bam. Oh.
I'm warming up. Come here.
He ain't gonna come to you.
He's too big a chicken shit.
I just chose Weedle Baxton. Great, I chose Weedle Baxton. It's not shiny, I don't think. But it's custom, so I don't know. Oh. Bam. Do you really want to let it stay laying there, mate? Nah, it's not shiny. Whew. That saved me, eh? Guys, we got 6 people. Can we get 6 likes? We did have 2 people in Twitch, but that disappeared. Oh. And like I said, I want to know how many of you guys are watching YouTube Shorts and my video series. Also, can we try and see if we can get 10 people per week watching those everything I put through on YouTube. I understand if it's not your type of thing to do, you just love live streams, that's cool. But I'm trying at the same time trying to boost what I put out, the content I put out, and at the same time try and grow the channel so we got more people to come in and we can chat with loads more people and have some more fun that way. Because I want to get to a point where we can do community streams where maybe I play a game or 2 with you guys. And when it comes to members, that will happen with members in the long run. When we get enough members for, say, like we do like a member Tuesday sort of stream where everyone gets to play game, like come join game. That doesn't have to be Pokemon related, funny enough, because obviously I want to make it a little bit of community, make it a bit more fun. Then we can do that because it doesn't hurt. Plus, I like doing Pokemon Showdown. So if you're into Pokemon Showdown, you want to battle me, do it. I will be doing it again. Are we doing Pokemon Showdown again for the retry of the Pokemon Marathon?
Yay!
Because again, you could enjoy it.
I want to smash you.
But Steph is excluded from Pokemon Showdown.
No, I'm not.
She has lost all rights to first me in Pokemon Showdown.
She don't see it, sweetheart.
I didn't see it. You didn't see what, Jean?
Your three favourite Pokemon videos.
If you're talking about the YouTube short, I can scroll down and find it myself. It's not too far. Well, I say that. I've put so much content. Like, I feel I've got about 70 YouTube short videos. Let me know if that's what G means, because I'm looking for it now. Shiny Field AI's top 3 Pokemon. Okay. I'm just finding it now. Do you know? Where's... Ah! It's right at the bottom. Here we go. That's why. The first ever YouTube short on this channel. There you go. There's the link to it. Go and check it out. And if you haven't checked out the Pokemon, the YouTube short, Pokemon X Shiny Nuzlocke Part 5, that is live today. It's been out for the first 3 hours. Go and give that a check out if you want. But that's up to you guys. Can't force you. No, no way. I know I've got his foot underneath me. That's it. There you go. Give that a watch, Gene. And I'll tell you my top 3 starter Pokemon. And I give a little bit of detail. That script for that, I wrote myself. So if it does sound a little bit not like some of the shorts you've seen before me doing, it's because that's written by me. And it's awkward. I find it awkward to record them. The only reason I stopped doing top 3s, I think it was just the fact I ended up finding the custom shiny thing for a custom shiny is it shiny ones I was hunting, or yeah, I was hunting custom shiny ones. The living decks did so well. Yes, Gene, you can be honest with me. Yeah, never gonna say you can't. You can always be honest with me. And I can understand if you say it sucks. I'd understand that too. There's always room to improve. Sorry guys, I've got to try and speed up a little bit here on the getting the chances die, because I've been doing more talking than ever. You can tell I'm getting better. Still on my shiny. I hate the fact we missed the first shiny. That sucks so bad. That we would have been further now than just stuck here trying to shiny hunt this Chansey. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for that. Can I be honest? You gotta tell me. You can't make me wait forever. Step by step, Mats. I hate Pikachu, and I disagree with Pikachu at top 3 of my opinion. For my opinion, and even though it's your opinion, I can't agree on Pikachu at top 3. That's fair enough, Gene. We all have different top 3s, don't we, really? If you ask Duke what is his top 3 starter Pokemon, he'd probably have a different top 3 than me. I can't even remember the scripts of it for that. I'd have to rewatch that one myself. And that was done... That script was done in August. So when I read that, I just got married. Not long after that. So I think that within, what, 8 months time? Maybe 9? It'd been a whole year being married to an annoying lady. Okay, what are you then?
Beautiful.
I didn't say you weren't beautiful. I just said you're annoying.
I said I'm beautiful, not annoying.
But I didn't say you weren't beautiful. I just said you're annoying.
I'm not annoying.
If I had to pick what star to switch with Pikachu, it would be Hisuian Typhlosion. Don't get me wrong, Hisuian Typhlosion was good. But it never really hit home for me, because when we first got, they said, oh, they're gonna do Legends Arceus. My first thought was they were gonna do they were gonna probably do a variant forms of the Johto starters. That would have been a lot more cooler. But I get where they went with it. My top 3 is Nidoking, Aggron, and Tyranitar, first place. If that was starters, I'd think that'd be actually a really good choice for 3 starters. Duke. But we're talking about starters, Duke. Starter Pokemon. But that would have been that's quite a cool top 3, and I like that. I do like your top 3 there. Did I do a fidget? I don't think I did a YouTube short split saying which of my top 3 actual all-time like top 3 top Pokemon. Tyranitar would be 4th, not even in the top 3 for me. But then again, I just have the like obviously I'd have to put Greninja back in number 1. Why? It holds a lot of memories for me. It reminds me of a few things in my past. Plus, it was just a cool mon. The anime sold Greninja to me so good. Funny enough, yeah. Talking about Greninja, and then a Greninja pops up. How you doing, Greninja? Welcome in. And also hit that like button if you haven't already, my dude. I like Aggron, but some people disrespect it. But when you are using it more and more, it is the most greatest mon you can use with its high defense. I like it. I like its Mega Evolution gets rid of the rock type. But I think I'd like Feraligatr for Coco and Charmander. Not bad. I think for me, the only thing that would make Aggron get into the top 3 is if they gave it a variant form that worked so well. Hold on, what did you just say about me? Me? I think last time I didn't say nothing about you. I think we were talking about the actual Pokemon, Greninja. You're not a Pokemon. You're a lad. On his phone or on his laptop or on his PC watching my stream. You're not a Pokemon. If Pokemon could come to the real world and start watching our content, we're screwed. We'll get electrocutions through computers. Do you know what I mean? It'd be a bit like Digimon, where they actually come out of the people's TVs and that. Oh. Can I say my top 5 favourite mons? Yes, Gene, you can say your top 5 favourite mons. You're more than welcome to. While I'm waiting for that, I will try and get this Chansey shiny while feeling like a doggy is... God, you put your feet in awkward places, you little... Wait, I'm a human? Yeah, last time I checked, you're a human. You're from planet Earth. Can you even say that Pokemon are from planet Earth? Is Ash's world Earth? Well, it could be, in theory. There could be a universe out there where Pokemon are actually real. If that was true, I'd love to go there. I'd love to go there and become a Pokemon trainer. I actually had dreams of it myself when I was a kid. Like, of living in a world where Pokemon were real, you could catch them and all that. I had dreams like that when I was a kid. Who wouldn't? I think the only thing I would never have dreams of is being a doctor. It's Nick and my top 5. What the?
It's Nick. You changed your name to
Why the? No, is he using a freaking alt account? I'm trying to be. Top 5 is Porygon, Seize, Sceptile, Decidueye, Greninja, and Blossom. Greninja, or you human, or are you a big frog? How do you feel? How do you feel it? What the fuck? Okay. Hang on. You're telling me Gene is actually Nick? Now I have to. If that is the truth, if you're being truthful, yeah. And you're true, and it's Nick that I'm thinking of. What's with the alt account? How many more do you need? You know, but then again, how many more YouTube channels do I need? I've got 3. Well, I've got a bit more of 3. I've got a couple spare that I use for like wanting to watch some stuff that I just feel I don't want to see on my main channel. Oh, there's like on one YouTuber account I've got like good old classic 90s and 80s music because I don't want to mix it up with the modern music. I'm a frog. The French can't catch me. Ugh, they'll catch you one day, mate. Then if you're a frog, they'll catch you one day. They love their frog legs. If you like, yeah, okay, that's what it is. Botwitz is reading a Nightbot thing. Cool. Do you know I'm trying to get over a headache. I feel like I'm getting a new headache trying to work out if he means it's actual, because if it's actually Nick, or is it like Big Nick, Little Nick? Next we're gonna have Mitt. No, I can't say that one. No, it starts with M, and I don't want to offend people, so I can't say it. Fair enough. Come on, I can't read that out. Joke. Damn. And maybe not use that. Say that again. I don't want to upset the French. It's bad enough when you have to play video games with them. Oh, I can tell you now. When you play Siege and you get some rage at French people who rage, you really do feel like you just want to put the headset down and not come back to it, because
When Nick spelled his name,
they have real temper issues.
the way Jim spelled Nick's name, it sounds like a big Nick.
I can't tell.
The other Nick spells it M-I-C.
Greninja. I'm
Ow!
Italian. I can't stand. Yes, I can get that, but I'm the one that's got to read it out. You dumb. Ugh. You know what I mean?
Thanks, big froggo.
Oh, you're gonna get me in trouble. Chill. And to those who are French, that's not my feelings. That's the feelings of Duke. Just understand, it's not my feelings. Save me. God damn, trying to get me in trouble. What is this? Trying to get in my YouTube channel early.
We can stop now so he's seeing his face
I ain't stop. It should calm down a little bit.
on. You can't hear it though.
He will now. You can hear it there. Thanks, big. Oh yeah, I'm Greninja, you crazy son of a.
Wait, should I not take it away?
Oh, I feel it a lot. I bet you do. The way you just come out with that. Oh.
He's sucking up to Duke now.
Yeah, I ain't got a problem with that. I'm not idiot that has to read. Sometimes I end up reading that shit, and then if I read it out loud, I'm the one that could be in trouble for it. You know what I mean? So I'm having to play cautious and like, oh, I can't exactly come straight out with that. It's not my feelings. I will say they can get anyone can get annoying on a game or in real life. So it's the feelings of one Duke. Oh, wait! Cut it out. Bam, chill. No, Duke, don't be sorry, mate. You don't have to be sorry. You can. Oh. What are you guys doing today to me, eh? This is a great way to show people how to join the channel. But you don't have to be sorry. Like it's not as bad as what some people could have said. So, end of the day on that one, that's your opinion, and I respect that that's your opinion. Do you know what I mean? So you don't have to be sorry for having an opinion. It'd be like me, if I had my opinion about a certain Italy team winning something when they shouldn't have won it. That's my opinion.
I'm just checking football.
Yeah, that should be going on right now. Sorry. Oh, I trimmed the beard today. Well, you guys won't be able to see, but I trimmed it. But I feel like I've got a hair that sneaked its way in. Oh, I'll have to sort that out in a bit.
Arsenal's winning and Crystal Palace is winning.
Yeah, you should censor. I will agree with you there, Duke. You should censor yourself a little bit there.
Crystal Palace is winning 2-1.
Let's go. But they need a new manager. When it comes to football, Crystal Palace needs a new manager. Right, I'm gonna check see if this is shiny, guys. After that, I will have to go use the loo, so we'll be back in literally a couple of minutes. Let's just hope this is shiny, so I can come back and we can get going with our journey. Right, it's not. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me a second. Oh, That also reminds me that I'm gonna need to do something like this. And then paste that and then move that behind there.
Take your time, Duke just said.
I will do. I definitely will do, Duke. Right. Won't be long. I'll catch you in literally 2 to 3 minutes, guys. My mic muted on the other end as well, funny enough. Sorry about that. Let's see. You guys good. We're good. Alright, let's get back into this. Oh. And let's see if we can get it shiny. And I appreciate everyone who's watching. Let me just quickly check something, because I want to check something to make sure everything was good. And oh, thank you for the sub. Whoever subbed, I appreciate it. We didn't get no notifications, sadly, but again, I appreciate the sub. Yeah, we're now up to 117. That's brilliant. And the watch time is not bad either, actually.
What? You want?
Right.
It's too early for dental.
Grab
They
that.
don't have that yet.
So I will say sorry it took a little bit longer. I was watching Bam Bam because he's been a bit of a chicken at the moment. Oh, it's not even shiny. I shouldn't be battling. So yeah, he's been a bit of a chicken at the moment. So it's actually sometimes it's just enjoyable just to watch him and see how he's reacting, because he's not liking the wind at the moment. But it's not like he's terrified. It's more of, he hears it and then his reaction to it, he catches him off guard every now and then. Because the wind goes hot, like you can hear it heavily and then goes quiet a bit, and then boom again it goes heavy.
We put you in the suitcase.
I think we put Stephanie in the suitcase.
Sleep in the suitcase. That's why I asked you.
I ain't gonna lie. I think we might want to not say that. The only reason that is, after what you see in the news about the woman who they found in the boot of a car, makes you wonder, should I really make jokes like that at the moment? Do you know what I mean? Do you even know about that? Right, so this is for those who don't know. So a lady and woman got married, and the husband is now either wanted or they've got him for murder because he murdered his wife and put her in the boot of a car. And they got him on CCTV before the murder with her, talking and walking down the road or something, car park or something. So when I'm making that joke, I'm now thinking to myself, should I say that? Should I not? Because obviously that's happened. Some people will be upset with it. But then again, I'm not gonna shy from a joke that might.
What car?
What car? I'm not sure. I don't know the full story. I haven't checked into it properly. All I know is he murdered his wife, stuffed her in a car boot, and then basically he's got her left her in the car, and police have found her in the car, dead. So, and it's his wife of all things. It's not like it's a random woman. I think obviously that situation would also be horrible, but it was just the fact it hits home a little bit that he ended up murdering his wife, and it was like, damn. I know death's annoying, but would I murder her? Nah. She's tempting though sometimes, especially when you're ill. You just want to sleep, and she's like, no, you get up, you do stuff. But I would never do it. But I can't even understand why he did it. Dude, you can say shit. Jesus. You can say shit, you can say, well, you can even say Jesus. You can say a lot of things, but the only thing I ask people to be mindful of is basically saying stuff about people's religion or their country. That way you can't go, be upset that much. If they get upset over something else, like something small, yeah, that's their choice and they're pathetic. Because if you get upset over something so small that it doesn't really need, you should have just took a minute to think, do you know what, it annoys me, but I can breathe, I can get past that quite easily, then you're good. And I should know, because when I was younger, I had a temper. And the amount of stuff I should have just took a deep breath and gone, do you know what, I can get past that? I should have done it. I should have done it when I was in high school. I should have took a deep breath and gone, do you know, I can get past that. I should have got past the fact that a teacher was racist to me. And I tried to get into a fight with him and all that and caused a lot of trouble. But back then, you just don't think. You don't use the bit of brain you use now. The older you get, the more your brain you use. The more you think about, okay, this and that. I'm not religious and I swear a lot. I'll try not to let ban you channel. That's fine, like, as long as you're not swearing constantly, I'm not swearing constantly, and no one else is swearing constantly, we're all good here, we're all good. Like, to me it's fine. Like, you wanna drop an F word, drop the F word. Because I'm not gonna say like, my channel's for kids anyway, and I'm not gonna say, but I'm also gonna say, if we do have under 8, like, say we have some kids that are a little bit, like, say 13, even 11 or something. One, I'd ask their parents, what are you doing? Why are you letting them in my stream? Because obviously, what are you doing? And two, a lot of teenagers these days, they swear. I did as a teenager. My dad didn't like it one bit. He says, he went to me, he used to go to me, oh, when I was a teenager we never swore that like that. Didn't have to use the F word and that. And I'm like, well, we use it. We're not shy of going, fuck. This thing fucking sucks and all that. Like, we're not shy to do it. But I know from my standards of streaming wise and YouTube rule sets, we have to be a bit more, like, not laid back, but a little bit more conscious of what we say, because obviously within the first, I think, 5 seconds to 10 seconds of video, you can get in trouble for it. Or they like, if I was earning money, they could make it where you're not earning much out of it, and it sucks. But as long as you're conscious about what you say and you're not using any bad words to hurt people, we're all good. The reason I say don't bring anything mostly religious or about people's countries, it's just a lot easier to not go down a rabbit hole that you could go down, you know what I mean? Yes, I know what you mean. I grew up on a farm and everything was allowed. I think the only reason my dad didn't really allow the swearing, but sort of in the long run didn't really push it more than he could have, is because I think he realised that it was a common thing and a lot of kids were going to start doing it. As long as I didn't swear in front of my nan, I think we were all good. And I'll say my auntie too. Well, I think we were all good, because I never would swear in front of my nan. It's disrespectful to your nan. My dad? Yeah, I swear in front of my dad because I swear at my dad. I didn't swear, like, generally using the words in a nice way. I had a go at my dad a few times. But being a teenager back then, growing up, being boyish, being like, I think I know better than you, all that sort of stuff, you end up butting heads. It's like a lot of people said, you're a lot like your mum for your temper, but you look like your dad. And then when someone said, oh, you look like your mum, I went, what? And even when they said, oh, you look like my dad, I said, no, I don't look like my dad. Because obviously, back there, you're like, you know, you're a bit shy. You're like, you don't want to hear that. Fair enough. I learned how to swear when I had the geese chasing me for a sandwich. I used to, as a young kid, I used to learn, if you swear, you're getting either a bar of soap in your mouth or you're getting some washing liquid in your mouth. You gotta run. You do not say the words. because you know what was coming, and I still copped it because I still when I was a young, definitely when I was a young kid, you know, if you drop the word out, your mum is just chasing you, and that's what my mum did. My mum chased me around the garden one day. I'm not kidding you. It was back when we lived in Bennett's, and I said something. It was a bad. I think I didn't say a bad word in a sense. I said a word in a bad context, and I think it was 8 or 9. Obviously, didn't know exactly what it meant. I heard it off one of my oldest sister, and I said it, and my mum turned and goes, "What did you just say?" I went, "Nothing." And the next thing I know, and I'm not kidding you, all I see is all something comes out is a fucking bottle of washing up liquid.
The wooden spoon.
No. Oh, no wooden spoon, just a bottle of washing up liquid. And I'm like, oh shit. Run. You couldn't lock yourself in your bedrooms because that was a no-no. You're not allowed to lock yourself in the bedrooms. They took all the latches off. They made sure you couldn't lock yourself in your room. And you're obviously not strong enough to keep your mum and dad back, are you? So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm legging it around this garden. My mum gets me in, and she did it. She got me with the soap. I learnt my lesson then. I can't swear, but when I got older and my mum realised that, do you know what? She can't chase us around as she used to. She can't exactly force. We're at the age where we could fight back. My mum would have a go at you, but she wouldn't do it. Plus, back then the rules were different, and I know some people go, "Oh, that's bad," but you got to remember back then rules were different. There was rules where you couldn't spank a kid for being a naughty little shit. Like, if you were it's like saying if I was naughty in front of my nan. I'm trying to work out which nan would it have been. One of them would have got a walking stick. Oh, she'd give you a... What would you just say, boy? She'd teach you straight there and then. Don't you dare be rude or bad. It's like you're taught straight then. If you're bad, you're getting this. And I don't have nothing wrong with that. I see it. It's a generation thing. Where generations now, you're not allowed to do none of that. You're not allowed to give them a spanked ass for being a naughty little shit. So that parents are now made to be too soft on their kids. And kids get away with so much more than they did when I was younger. But then again, I also get that there was parents that went way too far over the line. That were abusive. Is the best term for it. There were parents that were abusive to their kids, and their kids had no chance. My mum stopped when I was 12. She hit me with a broom, and it broke it into two. The broom, not your mum. I'm gonna say if it broke your mum into two, that's something. Yeah, I'd have to say I'd have to say around 11. The only time my mum definitely got the frying pan and was ready to whack me one really good would have been when I was 14, maybe 15. But at that time I was at a stage where I was a lot more that you couldn't handle me, basically. Like I was a little bit more uncontrollable, is the best way to put it. No, I'm fine. Morley, I had more stuff if I have a break or something. But then again, I couldn't blame my mum. Like back then, I was a little bit out of control. So I was like, it's like you can understand. Where you see parents now that go, when they talk softly to the kids, they don't even raise their voice. They talk softly to the kids, and you look, go, when he grows up, he's gonna have no respect for you. He's gonna treat you like a piece of shit. And what do you see now? You see kids do it to their mums and dads. They swear in front of their mums. They do stuff, and then the mum's gonna be wondering, why do I keep this child in my house? See, that was the thing. You had, well, not say lock you in. You went to bed without you went to your bedroom without allowed to play with no toys or nothing. You were told to stay in your bedroom, don't come out until I say so. That was punishment. That was teaching you. If you're gonna be naughty, there's gonna be rules, there's gonna be punishments. And from us, it was, you're not allowed to play with your toys. And that. Yeah, I don't understand the new generations. The bit I didn't understand, I still don't understand. And this is down to more than just the new generation. This is down to the rules and everything. A kid goes to school, yeah? And he has a bruise on him. The first thing they jump down is, oh, you've been hitting your kid. They haven't gone and thought, it's a kid. He's gonna run, trip, he's gonna bump into things, he's gonna be a kid. And the problem is, a lot of these is they can't be kids no more. In the sense of you want your kid to be a kid. You want your kid. Okay, you're gonna make a mistake. You're gonna trip. You're gonna fall. You get back up. Oh, you got baby. Oh, we'll deal with that. But you know what? That's standard. Where now it's, oh, if your kid's got a bruise, you must have done something. Not for a kid's gonna be a kid. It's like that's like a kid I know. He's so clumsy. Like, he'll run and he'll trip over his own freaking feet and that, yeah. And he'll trip and then the mum's having to explain to the school, goes, he was running and he tripped over his own feet. And literally does. You watched him run, and if he gets too excited, he forgets he forgets where his feet are going and how what position they're supposed to be in, and he'll put one foot in front of the other, and he'll trip himself by accident. But because he's so excited, he doesn't realise. And you look and go, oh no, what I gotta do now? And you gotta explain to the school, go, no, he's not been hit or nothing. He's just tripped over his own 2 feet. And a lot of teachers are fine with it because they've seen your kids, they teach your kids, they realise, oh yeah, this kid is definitely like that. But if you get like a supply teacher or something, they don't know your kid, so they look and go, oh, you've done something. To the point that all they do is they make the parents feel guilty for something you should expect your kid to do. If I had a kid, I expect my kid to tumble. I expect my kid to get a bruise or a mark or 2 because they're gonna be kids. They're gonna play a little bit rough with each other. They're gonna trip over each other, either their own feet or someone else's own feet. It's like, I went to school, I came home with bruises. Why? I got bullied. But you expect that when you send a kid to school. You should be expecting, go, there's a chance my kid's gonna get bullied. If he ends up with a bruise, fine, I'm gonna deal with it with the school. But like, the school's gotta understand that's gonna happen. He's gonna get a mark, and I can't control that. You can't control that. But they don't, and it's such a shame when you see it now these days. I feel sorry for a lot of the parents who have to deal with that. Yeah, they are. So if I have a kid, I'm not gonna be soft. I've already said to Steph, I said if I have a kid, the kid's gonna realise I'm strict. I'm strict with my nephew and niece. Like, if they misbehave in front of me, I tell them off. But I do get down to their level. I make them look in my eyes, and I say to them, you pack it in, and I explain to them what they did wrong. Because you can't do the old methods, but you can still be. You don't have to shout at the kid, but you can have an angry tempo. You can make the kids realise, oh, they've been naughty. But a lot of parents don't even do that. They softly talk to their kids, and it's like, your kid's never gonna learn. Your kid's gonna grow up being a crackhead. And then half the people you see now these days, you realise they grew up to be a crackhead. If you said to a parent, or a group of parents when I went to high school, which one of these kids is going to be in prison, which ones are going to be always getting arrested, a lot of them wouldn't say. A lot of them would be like, nah, they're good kids, they're good kids. But you could tell who was going to be in prison. I got on a train station one day and got told, oh, do you remember so and so? Oh, he got murdered because he fucked up. And I'm like, I did expect that to happen. And my mate turned around and said to me, he said, what do you mean you thought that was going to happen? I said, look how he acted in school. They acted like they were bigger than someone, and someone went, nah, that's not happening, and dealt with them. It's like I know a few kids who ended up, when I went to school, now I've ended up in jail a few times, because obviously their parents never got through to their thick heads. You know what? If you act like this in real life, this is where you're going. It's like I say this about schools: they don't teach your kids correctly, in the sense they don't teach your kids everything they need to learn. They need to learn more about financial responsibilities. They need to learn about what their actions get them. Because it doesn't get them a job if they act like they did when they leave high school. It doesn't get them a job. Gets them locked up. It makes them poor. Makes them have to go down a road that they never thought they'd have to go down. It's like when I when I watch like news channels and you get like the Sun does. Sun runs things, goes, oh, this parent's annoyed with the government because they're losing such and such out of their benefits and it's going to cost them. The first thing they've never asked them was, how do you spend your money? Do you budget your money? And they'll say no. If they honestly get told, if you honestly said that to them, they'd say, oh, I don't budget my money. You ask, did you get taught to budget your money in high school? They go, no. Did you get taught to budget your money in college? No. It's stuff like that you don't get taught in high school or school that ends up fucking you when you come out of high school and college. Because you have to now teach yourself to be responsible with your money. And I know a lot of people say, oh, it's parents' duty too, but it's also school duty. That hasn't been kept, that hasn't been taught. But I was never taught budgeting. Yes, my dad tried. I give my dad all his dues. He tried to teach me how to budget my money since I was, 12, 13. He gave me a job and tried to teach me how to budget. And I didn't do it. I messed up. I didn't budget. And at least he tried. Where schools, they didn't try. They just tried to teach you, this is what your CV's got to look like. That's all we got taught. Oh, this is how your CV looks like. Got to look like. When they could have taken half a year, so they could have started teaching from year 7 all the way up to year 11, and slowly introduced you to bits. And I bet you, a lot of kids that would leave high school now would be financially better off than those kids who left the high school a year, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, or 5 years ago, or nearly 10 plus years ago for me. I left in 2019. No, 2009. What fucking 19? Jesus. 2009. Yeah? When it comes 2029, it'll be 20 years since I've been in high school. And I was never taught. I can say now, I was never taught this. I was never taught that, and I should have been. I swear that we've gone down this road too. Today's the day where you know what? Today's the day when I feel good. We can talk about anything. God damn! I just realised that. It's fine. You're okay. I never knew to win. It's the first time I've seen him act like this with a win. Cool. I'm waiting for someone to put a thing and go and just say, "What the hell is this? What are you going on about?" You know what I mean? I expect that because the fact that today's stream's been all and everything and anything. You're right over there. You're tired, ain't you? Well, you look like it. Oh, you're on the disco floor at the moment, spinning around dancing. Should we sing Night Fever, Night Fever, yeah. Is that what you're having right now? Yeah? You know, laying your head to the side doesn't help. Sit up. It sucks. I know, Steph, but listen to me. Sit up. Sit up. Do yourself a favour. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna get her. She feels like the room's spinning on her. She needs to sit up and now do some deep breaths. In and out. No, not burps. So do some deep breaths in and out, Steph. And then you'll find that the room won't be spinning as much. Do it then. Don't look at me smiling. Now she's going to give the dog a treat. She's trying to get around it. I dropped school at 15 for work to help at home. I quite understand the money talk with you, but I didn't drop school. My dad gave me a job while I was in school. He said back then he said to me, look, I'll let you work. You can earn your own money, and you'll learn from this. Yeah, it's definitely time to find that Chansey Shiny. And he said you'll learn from this, and I did. In the long run, I did learn. I learned how to deal with customers. I learned how to count and add money up and do it without. It helped me out in school as well at the same time because it gave me it boosted some of the stuff I didn't know or I wouldn't have been able to do. Like it helped me with my maths big time because it made you work your mind clear. Because you're like, okay, I'm doing this job and I get paid 20%, right? I get paid 20%. The other company gets 80% of your money. So you're working like, okay, so if I got £200, how much of that do I get? Well, you get 20 quid. Hang on, 20%? Yeah, 20%, 20 quid. So you go, okay. So the company would get 180. And it sucks, because you think, well, I want more than that. Well, work harder. That's what you do. You work harder. You want more? Work for it. Produce more sales. So I started producing sales of 500, 600, 700, 800 pounds, 900 pounds. So sometimes I was producing sales of almost 2k at one point. Because I know, okay, I'm going to earn 20%. But I did get bumped up to 25% when my dad was given a promotion in wages wise. So my dad would do contracts with people, and it used to be 20%, but he got promoted and he was allowed to do contracts of where people could earn 25% of the money. So you're like, okay, now I do 200, I'm earning 50 quid. 50 quid went a bloody long way. 50 quid a week for a kid. And that was like, bang, I could just work for my dad and still earn that. But my dad was like, you gotta learn your responsibilities. You gotta learn how to count money. You gotta learn how to interact with customers. You can go quite far with this. And he's right, because I did learn. I learned how to talk to customers. I learned how to do returns. I learned how to do money related stuff like, okay, I need to sort out a return, I need to refund money, okay, this is how this, so I worked out how much I need to give them, how much it would take out my newest wages, because the way returns weren't taking out your old wages, which obviously you've already had that. They have to come out your new wages, so you lose a bit of money. Do you know what I mean? But you learn all the skills. And that's what I did. I learned all the skills. And I'm like, okay, I learned all that. I can now do something better. So when I went earning 25%, I was like, okay, if I increase my sales, say, to £1,000, I earn 250. 250 as a teenager, a week. 250 a week. A lot of people went to me, oh, you can't turn that into a full-time job. I got put on a contract where, in the end, where I was earning 30 to 35%. I can't remember exactly what it was. And that was before I got diagnosed with my health issues. That was before I had any issues at all. I was given a contract of 35% earnings. And if I didn't have health issues, and if the company was run properly, I'd still be working for them now. Because I would be able to make a living. I know a lot of people go, oh, but that's below minimum wage. You smart up. You work out ways to do the business, because at the end of the day, they let you treat it like it's your own business. So you smart and you think, okay, I need to make more money. I know not every door is going to want a book or give a book back. What do I do? So you work out who gives you the books back, who doesn't. You cut those out, and then every 3 cycles, you do everyone again with a book, because you might find that some people have moved and you get some new customers. And that in the long run, you could be doing big areas, have a loyal customer base, and you could be earning some really good money. Like, think of this: if I always had to push myself to £2,000, £2,000 a week in sales, and I was on back then on 25%. That's 500 quid a week, but it would go up to by an extra 5%, so it'd probably be maybe 650 a week. So you'd end up earning a lot of money, but you don't see those jobs no more, because of the way things have gone. They're not there for people, and they're good jobs to get people into work, because you go, okay, if you find someone who's willing to work, who has a brain on them and knows, do you know what, if I do this, I could actually turn this into a good bit of money. They wouldn't have to go to the job centre. The government would be going, oh, they're self-employed, but do you know what, that's fine. And we can say we've got more people into work. But the government never supported businesses like Betterware, Clean Easy. They never supported them. So that ended up, companies like them ended up getting owned by people who didn't know what they're doing. And sadly for Betterware and Clean Easy, it ended up being an American people taking over a British company who didn't know what they were doing, who ended up running the damn business into the ground, because they were like, well, in America we do it this way, and they didn't think, well, in Britain they might do it different to us, and we can't force the way we do it over there, because it might not work. And it turned out it didn't, and that company went bust. 2 companies went bust, and it was a shame, because if they were taken over by, and I will say this, and this is my honest opinion, if they were taken over by a British company, another British company, or another British person, they would have realised that they couldn't just go, okay, we're going to stop this stock coming in until we clear that stock. Because what the Americans did is they went, okay, this stock can't come in until that stock's cleared. So you cut cash flow, because now you're no longer having a full circle plan coming in, going, alright, we use, because this is how Betterware used to run. They use the money they get in to pay for the next lot of stock, and then keep it going in a circle, and that circle for years to come would have worked and was working very well. When the Americans took over, they stopped that, because they're like, no, we pay up for what's there, then we pour more stock in. So you know what happened? We had a lot of missing items. We had then the quality of products went down, because they didn't have the money to fund for some of the products that they would have normally funded for. Why? Because they cut their cash flow. They screwed themselves over. Twisted, today I spent like 3 hours playing Power Washer with a friend. Nice! I hope you had fun, because I enjoy playing Power Washer. I like playing it by myself though. I don't mind playing it with other people, but I like playing it by myself. It's just a game where I can just relax. and I play it off screen. So it's a game I can just relax off screen. I don't have to constantly try and figure out what to talk about like I do in Pokemon or here. God, I should have done a Sleeplocke. I probably wouldn't be able to go to sleep now. I've done me so much. But yeah, that, like I say, that company had a bright future until it was taken over by the wrong people. Did we try? Did you try Santa's workshop? I don't have access to that, so I couldn't do it. I hope you enjoyed it though.
He just wants to talk about Christmas.
He does. I don't want to talk 100% of Christmas, but if the game gives you maps like that, you can do. And but I got to pay for them for one of them, so I haven't really tried. I haven't bothered about them. So yeah, like I was saying, so it's free. Is the map free to download? Because I didn't see it on Xbox. Sometimes it's just a question of luck, right place in the moment to have a nice opportunity. I get very unlucky in life, and I couldn't work for 6 years, and I couldn't do any physical job until It's a little bit for me. It's like when I got my diagnosis in 2016, I could work for another year tops. But then the body at that point we knew something. We knew before 2016 something was wrong. Because I used to, sometimes I'd pull what a normal person would do is an 8-hour work schedule, but I would be going in and out doing 800 to 1,000 books a day, right? At one point, and I, without all that, without saying too much. I did my body in without knowing it. I was fatiguing basically. My body was fatiguing so often that we never put 2 and 2 together until I got my diagnosis, and I was like, oh, this will explain why my body was not happy. Plus, MS is genetic. So it runs in the family, sort of thing. So it's not like, oh, the work did it to me. No, it was just a genetic thing that I ended up getting, and it skipped a generation or 2, annoyingly. But it's something that runs in the family and can happen. But at that point in time, I was on all high. Big C for you too. Try to work that one out. But yeah, and if it weren't for me working out through work, and then one day I'm at home and I go, oh, I'm dragging my left. Is it my left or right leg I drag? My left leg. I was starting to drag my left leg and realised I had no strength in it, no like feelings or anything. If I hadn't noticed that, I wouldn't have been diagnosed in 2016. And then for a year after being diagnosed, your eyes open. Oh, cancer. Oh no, I didn't have. No, it weren't cancer. It felt like it would have been. Oh, MS is not. MS is it's when your white blood cells decide that they're gonna attack your immune system or your spinal cord fluid because it thinks it's an infection, and it's untreatable. You can like the best way to treat it. I say untreatable. It's uncurable. Is a better way to put it. You can slow it down, but you can't stop it. It's the best way to explain it. And yeah, when I work it, and then a year, not even a year, 6 months after I got diagnosed, I ended up realizing I couldn't sit down without pain, I couldn't stand up without pain. That a lot of people don't even realize I'm in pain now, there's a lot of it's in the hands, the arms, a little bit of the back. But only reason I can sit down for a long while now is some regions are numb. I can't feel things, certain things. So I'm like, okay, yeah, no, it's fine, Duke, it's fine. But yeah, I don't mention it a lot anyway. But you know what? It just, you end up realizing that, and a lot of people don't realize it. So they can't. A lot of people can't tell that you've got a problem. And like me, I can stream here, I can even sit here for 8 hours a day, but I hurt. And there's times where my body's gone completely numb on me, and I've had to go either end the stream because I know, okay, the body's gone completely numb, or I've had to do a be right back and I say sorry for taking so long. It's because I'm trying to get the body to go out of this numb feeling. It's like right now, this hand has gone numb. That's why sometimes I only use one hand when I play Pokemon. Especially when I do this bit, because this is a lot easier, but you end up losing things. It's like I ran a tournament on my Twitch channel last year or the year before. I think it was last year before, because I stopped Pac-Man. When did Pac-Man start? Last year. So it'd been last year. I did a tournament last year. It was supposed to run for 12 hours, I think, or 24 hours, something like that. It was supposed to run for a long time, and I think we got like halfway through, and I had to go and say to the guys, look, sorry, but I'm gonna have to end it here. I'm in a lot of pain. I can't feel. I couldn't lift my head properly. And I was like, it is what it is. You just go, okay, I can. All I've got to do now is just take a break, rest up. Maybe a day, maybe a day or two. I'll be back up and running. And I'm actually a lot grateful that the new meds I'm on have worked out a lot better for me than any meds I've been on. The only issue is when because you're low in the immune system, certain times of the year is horrible, and you find out the hard way. Like me, this past week, came down ill. Next week, I have a chance of coming down ill. The week after that, ill. Always through November, December, January, and a little bit of February, maybe sometimes all February, I can come really ill, and you guys won't notice. Except if I choose not to stream, then you know, okay, he's having a rest up. I understand completely. I had to sleep in a chair for too long. After the surgeon, I guess. Oh, you mean surgery? I got paralysed for 6 months while doing chemo. The only thing you can do is stay positive minded. Yeah, that's all you can do. That's why I try and give back a lot in my streams. It's like I did. God knows how many gift cards I've given out. I've done giveaways on my channel, not to like just for the channel's sake, but to say thank you for those who tune in, have been watching me for all these years. Because like you'll see, so like you guys know Ciro. She's watched me from day one. So people like that who still watch me, whatever, if I create a new YouTube channel or anything, will still support me from day one. Will still support me. I try and do giveaways or something to say thank you. That's what a lot of my streams are based about. Like I used to, at one point I was doing Pokemon Sleeplocks to say thank you and please those who support me. Wasn't the greatest idea because it sort of made Sleeplocks to me a little bit numb, but you know what I mean. And there's Ciro, thank you. Welcome in, Ciro. Remember to hit the like button if you haven't already, guys. But you know what I mean. You just accept it. You move on. You go, okay. Now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna give back. Say thank you. Because it's like saying, if I hadn't chose to stream, would I be a positive person? Hell no. I'd be a grumpy guy. A very tempered guy. streaming helps out a lot because you go it gives you something to do. You go, okay, do you know what? I can't get a normal job, so I'm gonna go and do this, and it could be a hobby. It might turn into a full-time job. You never know, but it'll be a hobby at least that. And you go, and then you go and move on in a positive direction. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people might get a diagnosis or something, and then get told, "Oh, you officially we can't see you working no more." Right? It'd be too dangerous for yourself or other people. And then you go, okay. Like you're like, okay. And then for not over time, you start getting down a bit because you're like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, and you don't have an escape. And that's what streaming is for me. Creating content is it's partly an escape from reality. Like I can sit and go, oh, and talk to you guys. I can play games that I enjoy, and it's just fun. Could I play games without streaming? Yeah, but I'd be bored out of my head because I haven't got anything. I wouldn't have anything else. It's like when lockdown happened. I got locked into my flat. Like I wasn't allowed out. You're not allowed to go anywhere. You couldn't do this. And that whole mindset screws you over. And that's what they did to me. They screwed me over with lockdown. You know what I mean? But now we bounce back and we do what we need to do. Let's change the topic a little bit here though. Let's talk about what other things you want to talk about. But give me a minute, I'll be right back. I'll sort something out. Won't be much longer, guys. Just quickly sorting something out. Right. Sorry about that, guys. I needed a quick something to call out my throat because I think I've been talking so much. My throat was giving me a little bit of grief. Also, if you want to vote on the poll, I was thinking of doing one anyway, just to make up for the lost time on streams that I didn't do. And I know we got the one on the 16th, but the great way of testing ourselves is just doing a random Sleeplocke, and you guys can decide yes or no. At the moment, it's a yes. I'll leave that up for the whole stream. So at the end, I will press either no or no. I will end the thing and I'll let you know the results. I'm not going to press no. That's down to you guys. And it will be tomorrow. And what I'll have to quickly ask my mate to do a thumbnail for it. But we'll give it a... If it stays as a yes, we will then end up doing a Sleeplocke tomorrow. And it will be a Pokemon, either black or white 2 or black 2. Alright, let's get this shiny Chansey right now. Plus, I'm gonna be busy today. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm busy. I'm gonna be busy tonight anyway. After this stream, I've got content to edit, stuff like that, and I'll probably end up recording an episode of Emerald Kaizu that ain't live because with the very bad start we had. I want to try and get an episode of that recorded where you guys can tune into that video. You'd be surprised on how what monster catching and thing. Sorry, I've got hiccups now all of a sudden. Like I said, it's up to you guys to vote. The game will be decided by me. If you're lucky, you might get both games played. So I might feel cheeky. Now, how I do that will be up to me if it'll be one Sleeplocke or two. But I'm gonna guarantee this for 2025. We will be only doing minimum 4, maximum 5. The reason I say that, we're gonna have next year. We're gonna have one for Easter because I'm gonna be very nice. If the marathon stream, well, no, the marathon stream might take a slot up. There's that. We got the New Year's. January can't be done because we will be doing the 24-hour New Year's Day shiny hunting. To say thank you. I want to plan to do a big stream where we spend 24 hours trying to catch as many shinies as we can from the Switch versions of games. So there's that. So Sleeplocks next year might even just be 3 Sleeplocks. I know there'll be a Christmas Sleeplock. I might do a birthday Sleeplock. Yeah, I'll probably do a birthday Sleeplock. Then there's just deciding, do I do an Easter Sleeplock if the marathon stream ain't in place, in the way of that, because I can't remember when the Easter is. It's not April, is it? Or it sometimes is. Easter's April. Yeah, whenever Easter is. If I do one then that'll be then. But you know what I mean. 4 votes for yes. Okay. So yeah, so 2025 will have at least 3, maybe 4, maximum 5. Not a lot though. I'm dreaming of a white. Do you know what? Scotland's got a lot of snow at the moment. They might end up with a white Christmas. I hope it comes down this way a bit.
I don't.
Why not?
It's cold around then.
Hey, it's cold flat anyway.
It's flat and cold.
Oh. So at the moment we're on 75% yes. And I'll probably have to ask Saul if he can make a quick thumbnail for it. But I'm gonna see if he can do it with where it's just an image, not like writing. Because I want to see how those sort of thumbnails work for the channel. Right, let's see if we can get this Chansey shiny though. But yeah, so if it stays like it is, and you guys, if you're on Twitch, come over to YouTube, go search up Twisted Plays Pokemon, and you'll be able to find us over on YouTube, and you can put your photo in over there too. The only reason I'm not doing one for Twitch the poll for Twitch is just the fact we've only got 2 people watching us on Twitch. Well, we've got 6 or more occasionally watching us on YouTube. You guys can then come in tomorrow and show your support and see if we can beat them. Plus, I'll probably get an early night's sleep tonight. Just to make sure I'm prepared for it. You know what I mean? And get Steph to let me sleep in. And maybe she'd kind enough to go get me an energy drink. Who knows? I'm not gonna force. I can't. Well, I say I'm not gonna force her. I can't force her. Can't force Steph. Can I? Plus, I have to cook my own dinners, so that's gonna be fine. I had a nice spag bowl today. I had a chicken spag bowl yesterday. And when you're asking chicken spag bowl, it's I don't know the technique to mince the chicken, so I just sliced the chicken up in very small cubes and cooked it with the spag bowl, and it was lovely. It was actually a lot better than I thought it would be. It's not everyone's sort of cup of tea. Like, not a lot of people would have had it the way I had it, but we had it. But it was actually quite nice. I'm definitely a bit of a I'll say I'm a bit of a madman when it comes to cooking. I'll try different things. I'll try add different things that usually you don't add. Like, I will cook a curry with sausages. A sausage curry is actually quite nice. And the way I do it is I cook them off so far in the frying pan, then I add the sauce, and I let that cook for an extra 10 minutes, got on low heat, so that the sausage cooks. Meat cooks inside the sausage, but at the same time it absorbs the flavour from the curry, and it tastes lovely. It really does. Like, if you live the way I do, you work out certain things. And you go, oh, can I substitute this ingredient for this ingredient? Can I make this work? Can I make that work? Like Steph likes hot dog and rice. Of all people, you'd be thinking, ugh, hot dog and rice. Steph loves it. Add a bit of ketchup and mayo. You can actually, you'd be amazed how nice that tastes. Stuff like that. It's weird food, but actually can be tasty and can actually be cheaper for you. So if you're into having cheaper dinners, and there's ways to save and cook it and have it differently, then try some of the stuff we do. I haven't done it in a long while though.
Is it hard like being a dog?
No, I haven't cooked a weird dinner in a long while.
Is it?
No, I've gone a little bit backwards on it because shit, I picked Weedle. I don't think Weedle's shiny either.
Is it, Bam Bam? Hard like being a dog?
We can see. Yeah, Weedle ain't shiny. Alright. So guys, we're up to 75% yes, 25% no. Let's see if we can get some more people in here too. I think it's doable. Do you guys think it's doable? We can get some more Furies in there. We've already grown by 1 sub. Let's see if we can grow by more. Cool. Talk about me putting myself in giving myself a challenge. If Rod came in, he'd call me a madman again. He would, wouldn't he? He'd go, what, another challenge? It's just the way I am. I love my challenges.
Hard like being a dog, but...
Oh no, Bam Bam, it's a hard life being a dog. It's a hard life being me. I did it again. I went and dropped my drink and didn't even think about the Weedle. Please don't have a shiny. Don't have a shiny Chansey. Alright, we didn't miss out on a shiny Chansey, that's fine.
Come here.
It's like, Eddie, pick the bloody Chansey.
You come here. You come along, Mummy.
Oh.
See? Come here, look.
Not shiny.
I know you don't like that wing. It's horrible, isn't it, though?
Come on, Chansey. At the moment, it's feeling like we're playing with full odds, so it's really annoying. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get the shiny.
Why are you staring at Danny? What's that he's got for you?
Right. Do you want... Also, guys, let me ask you this. Because obviously, right now, the Sleeplocke poll is going towards yes. Do you want to see me try 2? Do you want to see me try beating black and then beating white 2? Or do you want to see me try beating white and then black 2? Or do you just want to see me beating black or do you just want to see me beating white 2? You choose. You say it. I say you choose, but you tell me what you think you want. And then if I see how I feel on the day tomorrow, I will then decide then on the spot which one, either combo or no combo. So Steph just wants to see white 2. You never know, because you never know, I might be thing. But if I do a combo, then you have to understand that I will probably put a day between each Sleeplocke to allow me to tighten the rest up.
What? What's that?
Because obviously doing back-to-back Sleeplocks would be a little bit crazy. I don't think I'd cope that well.
Then you come back. Hey, back.
So you guys let me know. I picked Weedle again. I blame Steph.
No, you can't blame him.
Oh.
That one's horrible when it's bad.
Come on, Shiny.
Do we need to buy your coat? Do we need to buy your coat?
I have snow. Yeah, oh, nice. Nice, Green Ninja.
I did ask, and that's why I answered.
Ah, didn't I? Okay, so whatever I put doesn't matter, yeah?
You didn't ask me about
I didn't ask about snow, but I asked about the other thing. You're the only one that answered. You know what I mean? No, there's no biggie about it anyway.
Oh, you said it's playtime again, haven't you, Dan Bam?
Oh no, not Bam Bam's playtime.
You caught it a bit steak.
Oh, great. Great, another bit of steak. Yeah, you buy a dog a toy that he can pull apart. You're forever getting that dumped on you to throw. Or you can put it on your partner and he jumps in the partner.
Yay.
You got lucky yesterday. Fucking lucky nutshot. Jesus. Hey, Twisted, I have a tip for you. Maybe try... Wow. Wow. Now you're doing that to me, Ninja? I'm trying my best. And I'm having a chat with you guys. I'm multitasking. I'm doing what they say men can't do. And this is... Sometimes I feel like that when I pick a Weedle by accident. Yes. That's quite good. Funny part is this has got to be named Matty either way, so... Oh, come on. We'll find the shiny at some point. It will pop up. We've seen it once. We'll see it twice.
You might only be able to do one Sleeplocke unless you do it Wednesday. Tuesday we're taking to the vet.
Yeah, but if I have to put a bit of time between, yeah. But then what time do I do the Sleeplocke on Tuesday? If I was to do 2. And I did say, you guys say what ones you want, but then I get the final decision. So it doesn't mean I could be doing 2. And like, wouldn't I not do the Sleeplocke after, the second one after the vets? Because I'd be doing a stream after the vets if anyway. So, I think Steph's overthinking things a little bit. I think she's worried because she knows there's a vet appointment on Tuesday for the dog because he's got to have his annual jabs, and I think she's overthinking it a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, guys, if you haven't already, hit the like button. Please do. If you're new, please subscribe. It helps the channel out massively. And if you want to get members only videos and stream, go over to Twitch, do a sub, and then you'll get, if you join my Discord, you'll get a link whenever I do a private video or stream for a month. We're doing the same thing over and over again, accepting different results. What do you mean? Okay, yes. If you do, you understand? Grenade, do you know how to shiny hunt? This is called a soft reset shiny hunting. This is what you have to do to hunt your starter, and they're not shiny locked because the shiny locks didn't start happening until Gen 5. Where I think it's the sword ones that are shiny locked. Like, have you shiny hunted before? A lot of people out there will know what shiny hunting is, and they've done it before, and they know what I'm doing. But if you haven't, let me know. I'll happily explain it to you.
I mean, it's okay.
Because you can't just expect the shiny to pop up straight away. This is, okay, yeah, the odds are 1 out of 257. Doesn't mean it's going to pop up straight away. Not like some of my other runs that I do, where it's 25% of the time you're going to get a shiny. And that weren't shiny. I wish it would start in the middle as well, the hand would be in the middle, but it is what it is. Alright, and also guys, if you haven't voted, put your votes down, get your votes counted for. What? Oh, I thought you were talking to me, it's like Space Invaders Arc? What the hell? You're saying Face Raider, but you're sounding like you're saying Space Invaders. You do know that, don't you? Yeah, it sounds like you're saying Space Invaders. Oh, okay, let's go. Come on, this Chansey will go shiny though. This Chansey will go shiny.
Should we buy you a coat? A coat?
Why would you buy him a coat?
Keep him warm.
He's a... What's with all that fluff around him?
Keep him warm.
Stephanie! You not see how much of a hairball he is? You want to give him a coat?
Yeah, he's agreeing with me. See?
No, he's not agreeing with you. He's 100% not agreeing with you. Oh, she wants to give him a coat. He's a dog.
Dogs have coats.
White? Oh, not the white and sticky. Come on. What have you guys done? Steph, what have you caused? What have you caused? Oh. It's like I'm being tortured. I'll probably end up recording an episode of the Able Kaizu tonight. So expect to see that still go live on Tuesday. I know this week's gone. This week we were late with it. I won't be next week. I'll still make sure that's on time for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy tonight, but again, I'm fine with that. It's all part of being trying to grow a YouTube channel and everything. You do things and you go, okay, now I've got to put myself mind to it and get it done. Still not shiny though. Come on, Chelsea. He's not super warm because of that, but if that was off, the room's being kept at a certain temp. Right, that's not even shiny. Oh, shiny! Come on! Is this going to be the shiny Chansey? That's the bigger question, because obviously what you see on the screen for the Pocket Link ain't showing shiny. Twisted, what's the dumbest thing you did when you were a kid? try to do a front wheelie off a curb on my sister's bike would be the dumbest thing I tried to do as a kid. And I paid the price because I ended up cutting my chin open. Not once, twice. I've cut my chin open twice in the same spot. Second time got told I'm lucky if the strips that he put on there and glue would keep it together. Or I would need stitches. Lucky enough glue in that strip and the strips worked. But it wasn't exactly the most pleasant thing I went through. I mean, I've chipped my front teeth twice now, and this time out, no, 3 times now, and I've left it. That's why this front tooth here is not exactly looking correctly like a normal front tooth, because I left it chipped after the 3rd time I did it. And I did that when I was 20. Yeah, we was on the bus, weren't we, when I was 20? Yeah, it was before we moved in here. So I moved in here, what, 6 years ago? So I was 25, 24 when I chipped the front tooth again. And that chip time, that time, I had a bottle of drink in my hand. I tried to open, I opened the bottle up with my teeth because there was a lid, there was a bottle cap, and I was holding something in my other hand. And the tooth just tipped. And I said to myself, you know what, I'm not even going to bother going to the dentist, because at the end of the day, there's not much they can do. It worked out in my favour. Because even when I did see the dentist, they went, nah, all we could have done is put a cap on it or something, but it probably wouldn't have stayed there for long. So I did the right thing in the long run. Never thought, and I've never looked back, never thought about it. Right. We're getting there though. We're getting there for this shiny, eh? Come on, shiny Chansey. Right. Getting this battle. Come on. What is this? What's the dumbest thing you've done? Let me ask you that, guys. What's the dumbest thing you guys have done? Shiny. I feel like at this rate, we're not going to find a shiny. And for those who are coming in and out, thank you for just tuning in. I appreciate it. Why did I attack that? Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit. Ooh, I'm on the wrong thing here. Where's this? When did this go live? Oh. Okay, I was looking at something on my channel and I was like, hang on. I swear I'm doing something right now. I'm looking at my channel going, hang on, something don't look right. Oh, it does. Oh, that's Stephanie. Wow. Wow, I now feel hurt, man. Oh, is that really what you feel about me? I see now, Stephanie. I see. I'm gonna get you after the stream.
I'll be asleep by me.
I'll get you while you're sleeping.
No, you won't.
Yeah. Put stuff on your feet. You wake up there. Maybe I'll put stuff like in your shoes. So when you go get me an energy drink, like you put your feet down. You love me.
This one not.
What? Fuck you then. I'm not gonna treat you no more. Nowhere, no holiday, Christmas holiday for you.
No, I bought it as well.
What part did you buy?
I put it on here.
You paid fuck off to it. What, out of my money?
Our money.
I'm pretty sure my pip was my money.
Our money. Share. Everything.
Not when it's birthday presents, you bloody git. Ah. See, she's trying that one. So okay, I will no longer get Steph birthday presents because she wants to share everything. So when I want to use money for her birthday, then coming up this next month, ain't it? No meal for you then, because you're using it's our money, not my money that buys you a present or anything. Okay, no longer does Stephanie get presents off me for her birthday.
No longer you get something for your birthday.
I don't get jack shit of you.
You do. You get holidays normally.
That's not for my birthday.
It is because you normally go away for your birthday.
We usually go. No, we go away in September normally because it's the cheapest time of the year.
Well, not this next year.
No. And when I did try and make it cheaper, someone made it dearer. Not Steph, and that's not Steph who's done that. But I can't complain. I'm not going to sit and complain about it because at the end of the day, I do get it a bit. I'm just like, I wish you didn't do it that way.
It's not even her anyway. It's him.
It's not even him. It's her. No, it's not actually. Really, it's her. I'll explain it to you more after the stream, so you understand. I think we'll only go up to the 3 hour mark. That way, I get time to do something else, get it edited, and get I might go to bed early today. Or I should. I'll go earlier than I normally do. That's normally like 2ish in the morning, so I'll go to bed way before 2. Right. Come on. So we only got 13 minutes left of this stream, guys. I appreciate everything you guys are doing. I will say that we're doing a Sleeplocke tomorrow. It gives us a good test actually for this Christmas Sleeplocke. It shows us what we can do, how far we'll be able to push ourselves. Alright. And nothing will stop us. Ugh, set if I fall asleep. If I fall asleep, because if you want to know what a Sleeplocke is, for those who don't know, we have to try and beat the game without falling asleep. Doesn't matter how many runs we do, but you cannot fall asleep in that stream at all. This was a long time ago. I was this at this girl's birthday party, and I ate tons of pancakes, and one of the guys that was there wanted me to sleep over at his house, and I puked at his house. Well, it happens. I mean, when you're younger, definitely when you're a kid or something, you think you can eat everything, you eat more than you should do and other stuff, and you end up paying the price. I did that a few times when I was a kid. I ate way too much and ended up paying the price for it. Well, I've never done that. I've gone straight to the toilet. Not like someone else who covered my bathroom and had to then wash it up herself, thinking, he's gonna do this for me. Hell no. Yeah, you remember that one. Miss Get Over My Walls. Where was the toilet? Huh? Why did the walls have to copy it? Can you explain it to me, Steph? Oh yeah. Right. 11 more minutes to go. Well, 10 more minutes really. So let's hope we find this shiny soon. I'm sorry for yawning. Do you know what? It's fine anyway. I'd better bounce back. At least this ain't the Sleeplocke today. Cool. And giving you guys the option is a nice way of me, because I could easily said, oh, I won't do nothing for tomorrow. or I won't do this and that. So giving you guys to have a little bit of control yourself is actually nice of me. So I remember that. It's crazy. I still remember that because I must have been. Well, you obviously couldn't have been a baby. You must have been like either a toddler or a kid, an adult, a teenager, or in between a toddler and a teenager. I don't know what they call it. What do you call it, Steph?
I don't know.
You don't know, then I don't know. Right. Come on, Chansey. We need that one shiny. We've had like, come on, it's like saying, when is this thing gonna, I was really young. Yeah, she was really young. That's what you should have said. That would make more sense than saying, oh, I was a baby. Because babies who throw up, then obviously there'll definitely be something serious. Plus, you wouldn't be able to do what you said you did. That's eat a lot. And most babies don't go to parties. Because they wouldn't be able to do nothing at a party.
Except for quiet.
Well, that was the weirdest one, weren't they? They had a party for Ethan when he won.
Yeah.
He's still a fucking baby. I never understood that one. I could never understand that one. Plus, I'd have thought they'd want that to celebrate his birthday. A little bit more low key for the first one. But I could never understand that. I get maybe 3 years old. He would have been running around, interacting with more people. But for 1 years old, didn't make sense to me. And he's almost 10. Is he 10 next year? Fuck. It's making me feel old. Jeez. So he would have been born when I was 23. If he's coming 10 next year.
I think I'm 9 or 10.
How old is Riley?
7
And then
now. 8.
that,
Just turned 8.
he's to 8. How many years between them?
Oh,
Oh, he's 9 then. So he'll be turning 10 next year. Oh my days. Oh. I'd have to ask my dad or something. Sorry, trying to work it out is now probably scared some of you guys off. Oh. 7 minutes left, guys. 7 minutes left. Oh yeah, yeah. Almost did a mistake there. I almost went for Weedle. No, I didn't. I left that to Steph. She would have done the same thing to me as well. So it's like you live with certain standards. So my standard is if I'm gonna throw up, I clear up myself after myself. If she's gonna throw up, she'll clear up after herself. If it's a serious matter where it was like a health issue, like health risk, or it's like that she needs an ambulance for, it's different. It's 100% different. But if it's like I just copped a bug, or she's just copped a bug, then obviously it'd be okay. You clear up after yourself because you didn't make the toilet when you're supposed to. Like if you make it to the toilet, great. But you also got to remember that like certain things are different. Have different. It's a little bit different. Like you go okay. This is different. This is different now to then this situation. That would be different. Cool, but hiccup. Is this Chansey even gonna go shiny? That's the bigger question now. This thing is not gone shiny once in this stream. I clicked Weedle by accident. God damn it.
You keep doing that.
Every now and then, yeah. I'm just so happy Weedle wasn't freaking shiny. Right. Remember, still get your votes in. So you've got 4 minutes to get your votes in. If you want to see a Sleeplocke tomorrow, get your votes in. Because at the moment it's 75% yes, 25% no. I've only just not long got over a cold, so this will be a great test for me.
If you've got a voice tomorrow.
I will definitely have a voice tomorrow. What are you on about?
If you don't lose it.
Oh, I'm not losing my voice. What are you going to do to me?
We need to put yes.
Okay. Now I'm trying to work out what you suggest too.
You were doing your flip.
Probably. Oh, we'll get the shiny before. I am speeding through a little bit now. But it's not popping up straight away.
There's some noise going on now.
Oh, check on the football, see if what the results came in as. It's actually been over now. Come on, shiny. God damn it. I'm surprised the Sunken hasn't gone shiny. I've done Weedle again. Oh, crap.
After 1-3-0, yay!
Steph's gonna rip out your voice and you won't have a voice. Well, I don't think she's doing that. She's not that strong. Thank you. I think my... I don't want to hear. Fucking hell, Chris Pay's draw it. As I say, we need a better manager. We signed a manager that was useless, man.
Daddy ain't playing Call of Duty. He's on your desk.
Oh, bam bam. Right, come on, Chansey, you've got 2 minutes for this. Oh, this Chansey is really tiring me out right now. Right. Really, Steph?
I can't help it.
Oh, yeah. Nope, that's Weedle. Ah, that's a good click on my neck. Oh, yeah, come on. Chansey.
Can someone donate to another hour or something?
No one's gonna donate, so don't think about it. I'm gonna want to check a file in a second. I don't think... Really? I am playing the right copy of this game, aren't I? Let me quickly check something. No, this is the last... So... Oh. Where did I move the damn files? Oh, crap. Did I move them into here? Oh, do I bring them back to this? I might do. Oh, I don't have bring it back. Right, disconnect control for a second. Hang on. We're at the 3 hour mark, so now I'm going to quickly check something, guys, because I'm wondering something. I can't get the frickin'. There we go. I was going to say I can't get the USB stick in where it should go. Ah, okay. So there's the original file. I'm playing on the correct file. Yeah, I'm playing on the correct file. It's just me. Right. I'll do a couple. Another. Let's say. Because I disconnected there just to quickly check something. I will do another minute. A minute only. So we are on the right file. It's just Chansey just doesn't want to pop up. That's Shiny. Neither did we all, to be honest. But we'll do another minute. So when it says 3:02, that's like 3 hours and 2 minutes. That's when we're done. Just because I checked that USB stick. So you've got 30 seconds for me to try and do these get 2 more in, I think. I might be able to get 1 more in. Right. I don't think anyone's going to donate anything on Twitch over here. Just do it. No, you can't demand like that, Ninja. Right, that is us done for now. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys tomorrow for the Sleeplocke. I will put in Discord if I'm doing 1 game, what game I'm doing. I might end up doing 2. Wait and see and how I do it. But until then, peace out.